Hello, welcome to Lemon Studios, where we talk anything and everything entertainment. I'm, of course, the Lemon himself, Zeke Lamone, and this is my review for your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man episodes 1 and 2. But before we get into that, let's get the house clean out of the way, shall we? I'm just leave a like, comment below, and let me know your thoughts on your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. And, of course, hit that subscribe button as it helps me grow into my YouTube career. I would greatly appreciate it. Now, all that out of the way, let's get into the review, shall we? So, I don't know if y'all know this about me or not, but I am a huge Spider-Man fan. He is my favorite superhero of all time, whether it be Marvel or DC. If there's a property about him, I probably have seen it. He is definitely the comic book books that I have read the most out of all of them, and I honestly base a lot of my my personality off of Spider-Man. You know, I make a lot of jokes in a lot of very serious situations. I often use comedy to deflect very serious moments on things that I am feeling. And, you know, that rubs some people the wrong way, and some people are endeared to me, just like how Spider-Man is. So I was looking forward to this. And, you know, I was looking forward to how it was at first, too, when it was supposed to be, I believe, freshman year or sophomore year, whenever he first got the power. It's supposed to be like a year one type story. And then they're like, you know what, let's go another way with it. Let's go, you know, it's going to be a multiverse. We're in this little day and age where it's basically the same Peter Parker, but from a different timeline. We can show some different things on what kind of different adventures that he could have gotten into. And you do see that quite a bit. I mean, hell, the ending of episode 1, right, is literally the introduction scene from Civil War. When he's first coming in, he has a DVD player. It's the same walk and animation down to a T. I mean, I don't know if he's necessarily wearing the exact same thing. I don't think so. That would be crazy if he was. But yeah, I mean, from the get-go, and he comes on in, and, you know, instead of Tony Stark meeting him, it's Norman Osborn, and that's how episode 1 ends. And I liked episode 1 for the most part, but I do think episode 2 was a big step up more. A lot of things in episode 1 I did like. You know, I liked how he got his powers. I liked the whole fight sequence at Midtown. I like him building up his friendship with the girl that I will get at some point. That I really like their dynamic and how they bounce off of each other. I kind of hope it is just platonic all the way through, because they do bounce off of each other very well, and that it is a genuine, like, hey, he does like this other girl, and it's okay. You know, like, she just wants to be his friend. Like, we don't have a love triangle thing. I'm hoping for that, but I'm not sure if that is the direction that we can go, because with how some of the scenes go in episode 2, I'm like, okay, she may have feelings for him, but I guess that's part of the cat and mouse game that we as an audience will be going on as we go. I liked, you know, how we had this jock boyfriend type, and we're all thinking, oh, here's the bully. This is going to be their Flash. But no, he's actually a really nice dude. He's a really smart guy. He's a very down-to-earth. Like some of the things that we played with a little bit too. I hope we get to spend some more time with him. I mean, that whole walk that he had in episode 1, where, you know, he's on the subway station and a kid's like, oh yeah, you look kind of cool. And the grandma's like, no, he's black. I mean, that's basically how the animation was. And as he's walking, the cop is stopping by and, you know, just has the lights on, just making sure like he's not doing any funny business or whatever. He gets home, means well to his family, talk to a mechanic so that his mom doesn't have to spend money on it. He's checking the car for her. Just a really nice dude. Like, I'm really looking forward to see how his story goes, and I wonder if he's going to become a hero in some way. Like, he has that endearing, that heartness within him. Really liked all that. But then episode 2, once he does have the powers, and, you know, he's been knowing it, like, he gets the powers in episode 1, and, you know, we play with it a little bit, but episode 2 is like full display. And it was the title of the episode. It was the Parker Luck. Anytime he got something good, then something really bad would happen. If something really bad happened, then it seemed like he can turn the corner, like, oh, there's always hope, and so on and so forth. I am curious to see, because I really did think that Norman was recruiting Peter on this internship for the reasons Tony did. He knew he was Spider-Man. But it doesn't seem that way, because at the end of episode 2, he discovers, hey, on the camera, it's like, oh, so you're Spider-Man. Maybe he does know, or maybe he doesn't, because I really thought we were going to be borrowing. I don't recall what the issues are called, but there is issues in the comics where Peter does team up with Norman Osborn, and he has this weird suit. Like, I think the eyes are green. I'm not really recalling it. It was interesting. Not one of my favorite runs of Spider-Man by any means. It could still be going. I think it's relatively fresh. Anyway, I'm getting off course. But I honestly thought we were adapting that. I was like, okay, let's see how we're playing with it. Harry is still, you know, a very small character. He's teased throughout. Like they're giving sudden urges like, this is Harry Osborn, this is Harry Osborn. We knew that from, you know, seeing the marketing and all that. But, you know, I really thought we were going to be adapting the one from, you know, that he was going to be with Norman, and, you know, there's going to be like this dichotomy of, hey, he's going to be, Norman is like a little shady with it, but Spider-Man has to struggle with what's right and what's wrong, and so on and so forth. And I also really like the stuff with Shocker as well when he goes over because he's like, man, I'm on break. Okay, well, let's hope that it's quick. Like, I really like how it's always, okay, I got to do it. Let's just hope it's quick. And, you know, and hopefully we figure it out and that I can still make it. It's not about oh, I don't want to do this, I don't want to do that. And then he goes reluctantly and then he's mad. It's always about, no, this is the right thing to do. This is what I'm going to do. And then he's just trying to make it quick as possible. And of course, it just escalates more. There is this scene at the the pet store and all of that, where we meet Spider-Dog and all these fish and all that. It was a good scene. It was good. I really liked these first 2 episodes quite a bit. There's not really much to really contemplate on or, you know, to theorize on, because again, it's really mainly, I feel like the relationship that we got to focus on is Peter and Norman. Like, does Norman have good intentions? We had that little sprinkled in at the football scene where he was talking to his friends. Like, no one who makes that much money is all in good marriage. Now we know who Norman is. And, you know, they also did some things with some other players as well, like the teacher. I'm pretty sure that's Vulture. If I recall correctly, that is Vulture. Dr. Connors, which I'm sure is going to rub a certain crowd the wrong way. I honestly didn't mind it. It caught me off guard a little bit. I'm not going to lie that Dr. Connors is a female. But, you know, I saw Doc Ock as a female in Spider-Verse, and that was fine too. So, like, just get over it, guys. Just get over it. It doesn't matter if it's a boy or a girl. Dr. Connors, as long as they have one arm and they turn into the lizard later, it's all good by me. But yeah, I really did enjoy this. I will say the animation was a little jarring at first. It took me a minute to adjust, but the same was with Spider-Verse as well. Like, that animation, like, I was really trying to figure out, like, is it supposed to be 3D? Is this not? But no, it's like watching a comic book actually come to life. But yeah, I really have no criticisms on it whatsoever, besides, again, it was a little bit of adjustment when it came to the animation. But once I was able to settle in, I like the story that we were telling in both of these episodes. Again, it was all set up. I'm just waiting to see the next act going through. I feel like the first act is now over. Now we get into the second act, and we actually get to really dig into the story a little bit here too. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to this. Let me know what y'all think about it down in the comment section. Leave a like if you made it this far within the review. I do greatly appreciate it. And hit that subscribe button as we go on this ride together. And if you're into wrestling, the road to WrestleMania is about to begin. We got the Rumble review. Hit for that. Companion movie review coming out tomorrow. No, not tomorrow. It'll be Friday, but I'll be seeing it tomorrow. But yeah, we have a lot of stuff heading your way towards this channel, so hit that subscribe. As I am trying to grow into my YouTube career, we are hitting it really big in the year 2025. But until next time, guys, I'll see you here at Lemon Studios.